Good evening, this is Father Micciulla from Holy Family Parish, Staten Island, on our Facebook page. We got great news from the diocese where starting on Monday, we're going to be able to start having masses, funerals, weddings, baptisms, daily mass, memorial masses, up to 25% of the church capacity. For the church, it's going to be 127 people. We're also going to be using the gym for certain masses on the weekends that is going to be able to hold 180 people. So a couple of things that are going to happen when you come into church. First off, the churches will only be unlocked half hour before every mass. So a half hour before mass, we're going to open the doors. The doors will be propped open so you don't touch anything. When you come in on a Sunday, we're actually going to have a little basket for your collection money, your donations. After that, you're going to have to sanitize your hands. It's really simple. You put your fingers underneath it, grab the back, squeeze, and sanitize your hands. I know that seems kind of easy to do, but people don't realize how to use this. It's not automatic, it's a manual, so we'll work on that. Once you sanitize your hands, you're going to come into the church. And again, for weekday masses, as long as you don't sit in the pews that are blocked and social distance, we're not going to make you sit in the exact same seats. For Sundays, unfortunately, in the church, we're going to have to put you in a specific spot. So again, we did a video a couple weeks back. The blues are going to be for families of 4 or more. The greens are for singles, and the yellows are for doubles. So what's going to happen is when you come in after, the usher is going to be able to put you in your spot, and that's where you're going to stay. Again, when you come in, you're going to have to wear a mask. So one of the things you're going to have to worry about is, am I going to be able to wear this mask for 45 minutes or maybe even an hour? That's one of the things we're going to have to worry about to make sure that you guys are able to to come to Mass and receive communion. Another thing is, if you cannot walk, if you have a disability of any sort and you're not going to receive communion, we're going to put you in the back rows. If you are going to receive communion and you have a disability and you cannot walk, you're going to have to sit in the chairs in the front pew, because unfortunately the priest, when he's giving out communion, the priest is not allowed to walk into the back of the church and around the church. So what's going to happen, again, we're going to ask you if you can stay in the first chairs in front, or if you're not going to receive communion, you'll be in the back chairs. So when we do receive communion, there's going to be a few little things that are different now. First and foremost, when you come up to receive communion, you're going to come up to this point. You're going to have to take your mask off. Again, use the hand sanitizer. You're going to come up, receive communion, put your mask back on, and then walk around to your pew. Again, this is the thing. It's going to be a very long walk, because if you're in this pew here, say you're in the first pew, you're going to have to walk around all the way to the wall and in the first pew. Again, we're trying to minimize crossing over in front of other people and being blocked in front, make sure we do that social distancing thing. If you've noticed, the camera's probably not going to be here by daily mass, so don't worry about that, but this table will actually be here. When the priest is giving out communion, when he's distributing the Blessed Sacrament, if you touch the priest, even if it's in your hand or in the mouth, the priest has to stop, clean his hands, sanitize his hands, and then continue again. So again, the church, the diocese is allowing us, if you want to receive on the mouth, that's perfectly fine. However, if you come in contact with the priest, we have to stop everything, re-sanitize, and then continue on. So coming to communion is going to take a little bit longer than normal. Once we finish with communion, finish with Mass, we're actually going to have Mass during communion. So like we normally would do, there's certain things during the Mass are going to be cut out. There's going to be no procession. There's going to be no offertory. There's going to be no set collection. So again, when you come into the church, the box will be there for putting in your collection. And again, there's no sign of peace. And most likely there's not going to be a recessional hymn afterwards. So once the priest says Mass is ended, go in peace, the priest was probably going to sit down, this way let everybody leave, and then after that, we have to clean the place and sanitize everything before the next Mass. So again, we're going to start Monday. The 7 and 9 a.m. Mass are going to be in here. On Saturday, our schedule is going to be this. Saturday, 5 p.m., we're going to have Mass in the gym. Sunday, 7:45 is going to be in the church. 9:15 is in the gym. 10:45 back in the church. 12:15 is in the gym. And the 5 p.m. on Sundays also in the gym. The reason why we're doing that is so that we can still have baptisms on Sundays. And again, we have to make sure that we have time to clean. I mean, again, we have a big church, we have a big gym, we have all these sanitation products to make sure that we clean so that the next person, when they come in, we have a clean and sanitized church. So again, I know it's a lot of information, but we wanted to just say this is joyful. We're back to 25%, so we're very happy that everyone's coming back. The diocese wants to also to remind everybody, if you are advanced in age, if you have any kind of health issues, any kind of risk, certain risk factors, you don't necessarily have to come back to Mass right away. If you feel that it's still harmful for you to come, we don't want you to put yourself at risk. So again, the Sunday obligation is temporarily suspended until further notice. Once we're able to do that, once you're able to know that you're set and come back, then we're going to come back. All right, we're going to post things back on our Facebook page. We're going to post things. We're going to post everything on Flock Notes and on the parish bulletin, on the parish website and in the bulletin. So please spread the word, and we'll see you guys. Again, we're still going to be streaming the Mass from here. It'll be every Sunday at 10 a.m. Thanks to DP Captured Moments and Don Cena, who's the one who's videotaping me now. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.